July is Disability Pride Month in honor of the Americans with Disabilities Act being signed on July 26, 1990. While the ADA was a huge achievement for those with disabilities, many areas remain inaccessible, and people's acceptance of different accommodations may vary. That is why we wanted to highlight the book, This Is How We Talk, A Celebration of Disability and Connection by Jessica Slice and Caroline Cupp. This book goes through the many ways people can communicate, from body language and facial expressions to assistive devices and interpreters. There are many ways we can communicate with one another. Each page focuses on a different form of communication and also the different reasons we might need to communicate in the first place. There are so many things I love about this book. For one, it isn't just about disabled kids. Sure, there are many characters in the book who are disabled children, but there are also parents, family members, teachers, and other members of the community. After all, we don't just communicate with our parents and children, but with every person we meet in life. I also appreciate how this book, because it allows adults to be disabled, also shows that just because you are disabled doesn't mean you can't achieve something. For example, there is a page where the teacher is the one who uses an augmentative and alternative communication, or commonly called an AAC, and the kids don't even bat an eye. And the kids are allowed to be just like other kids. One page shows a child using a board to communicate that they want pizza for dinner again and again, just like a kid might verbalize to their parent. And that doesn't even mention the other ways this book highlights diversity, whether it be through disabilities or race or family styles. I could go on and on about all the great ways this book is inclusive. It is so good that it is one of the nominees for the Nutmeg Book Award for 2027. At the end of the day, it is important that kids have access to books that are mirrors, windows, and sliding glass doors. Mirrors allow us to see ourselves in books, so a kid who might use an AAC would absolutely see themselves in the mirror of this book. Windows are just as important, allowing us to see ways that are different from our own. Maybe we don't need an interpreter ourselves, but it is important that kids know they exist. And above all, sliding glass doors are books that encourage us to enter a world that might not be like ours. This book encourages us to see a world where communication styles aren't seen as good or bad, but rather accepted as all forms of communication should be. If you want to encourage your little one to see themselves or others in our world, then I highly recommend you check out This Is How We Talk, a celebration of disability and connection.